Hi, my name is Bethany, and today we are going to kick off a new series on my YouTube channel that I'm very, very excited about, that I have teased about starting, which is we're going to discuss the Olympics and Paralympics. And I cannot wait for the 2026 Winter Olympic and Paralympic Games. I am extremely excited for them. If you follow me on Instagram and a little bit on Twitter or X, you probably know that I'm kind of a diehard fan when it comes to the Olympics and Paralympics. I just am obsessed with it, with whether it's Winter Olympics or Paralympics or Summer Olympics or Paralympics. I'm obsessed. I love the history of the Olympic and Paralympic Games. I love the athletes. I think there's so much that we can learn from Olympic and Paralympic athletes regarding their grit, their tenacity, their discipline. And I think a lot of that can transfer to regular life. And by regular life, I mean people who are not professional Olympic and Paralympic athletes. And I just find it to be such a fun way to, especially when my children were little, but even so now, to talk about that all the different sports that are available to them as young athletes and opportunities that are available to them. But also, I think it's a really amazing way to watch the world come together in mostly peaceful ways. And I know that there's some aspect of the Olympic and Paralympic history has not always been peaceful, but I think as a whole, it's generally peaceful. I love that it's this ancient tradition that was modernized. And I think that we see the advancements of sports take place in the Olympics, and it's just amazing. I understand that sometimes the Olympics and Paralympics, particularly the Olympics, they make us wrestle with morality and our values and those types of things. And I think that it's good to wrestle with those things. So I'm a big fan of the Olympics. It's just such a joy for me. Right here, I have 2 shelves of Olympics books, both for children and just regular Olympics. Olympic and Paralympics, I like to read books by these athletes. I like to read the history of the Olympics. And as time goes on, and by time I mean as we get closer to the beginning of the Olympic Games in February, my excitement will only become more. It's just gonna be more. There's no, I don't do minimalist when it comes to excitement. I just do maximal excitement. So I have started now. Yes, it's November. I have started now preparing for the Olympic and Paralympic events. And the way that I prepare for them are quite different from the way that the athletes prepare for them. They're training because they're competing against the best of the best. I have got things I have to do too, such as I'm a Team USA fan. So that means that between the Olympic and Paralympics, that's basically 4 weeks of Team USA outfits that I have to plan. And you might think that's no big deal. It's a very big deal. Also, I like to host a meal during the opening ceremonies that is reflective and honors the host country. And the IOC, the International Olympic Committee, did us a great solid by putting it in Italy because when you look over it, we're talking pasta and espresso, this is fantastic. Carbs and coffee. How perfect is that? So I have started preparing for those things, and I'm excited to share them. So today's going to be a little bit of show and tell. This is not sponsored by Home Goods, which is where I got these items. It's not sponsored by Team USA because they see me share stuff on my Instagram. But other than that, they don't understand that I am a ardent fan. And it's not sponsored by the Olympics because I'm just an ardent fan. This is just fandom exhibiting itself. So, shall we begin? Let's do it. Okay, so first of all, speaking of coffee, my Team USA mug broke a few years ago. And when I tell you, I was so devastated. I was so devastated at this mug. And I've been searching for a Team USA mug. I have not found it. They have some options on the Team USA website. But this one, the one I had was just red and it said Team USA. And I liked that. And so I'm still in the hunt. But in the meantime, I saw this mug. Oh my gosh. First of all, nice hefty mug. We love that. But look, can you see it? It's got skiers. It's got snowboarders. And I'm going to pretend that these are bobsleds and skeletons. Oh my gosh. Nice hefty mug. It's going to be so good. I can't wait for this. So if you see me with my Olympic, I'm going to call this my Olympic mug. I understand, look, there's a dog on this one. And I understand there's not sledding in the Olympics, but let me live my life. Let me pretend, okay? There's a Southern girl here who does not get snow. So she sees a mug. How cute is that? Oh my gosh. So cute. I'm so excited for that. Okay, let me set this down. Look, do you want to see the mug I'm using? It's just so perfect for today. Can you read it? Slightly obsessed. I feel called out by my coffee. Slightly delicious. Okay. So when, I've been doing a lot of research about, this is just paper that was wrapped up in my mug. I'm moving it out of the way. It was bothering me. Been doing some research about Italian foods. This is not going to be authentic. So please, Italians, don't come for me. Please don't do that, okay? This is just supposed to be fun. I'm just trying to celebrate the Olympics. I could make this, I understand, but this was so cute, okay? Don't be mad either at Home Goods, okay? This, can you see this? It's a cannoli kit. I don't even know if it'll be good. It's not going to taste like authentic cannolis, but I thought it would be a really fun activity to do with my children. I make them get in on the Olympic fun. We wear Team USA shirts. I will be up watching the opening ceremonies first thing in the morning. Like, there is no, like, I'm not a leisure fan. I'm not. I'm like, I am a get up in the 3 a.m. in the morning. It is what it is. I can't help it. Okay. So here's the, and then I got this one. Look at this. I checked the expiration date. It doesn't expire until, this doesn't expire until October of next year. So it's going to be fine for February. I'm going to put it in my pantry. But this is chocolate Italian biscuits or biscotti. I don't know if this is authentically Italian. Don't come for me. Okay, I'm still learning. But is it going to go great with espresso? Yes, it is. Is it going to go great with coffee? Yes, it is. How cute is it going to look sticking out of this cute little mug? Adorable. Adorable. So I'm excited. So that's just the beginning. That's just the beginning. I'm going to go and find like Italian candies. I'm going to get, I'm going to try to make my own pasta. Got so much fun things that I have planned. I cannot wait. So there's that. Let's shift topics a little bit, shall we? So last week was Team USA's Olympic trials for curling. And two things happened. Well, actually, a lot of things happened. Let's be honest. It was a whole week. It was the Olympic and Paralympic athletes were there. So these are Team USA athletes who make, that was my stomach. Everything's fine. They are Team USA athletes who go to the Olympic trials. And then if they make the team, then they are Olympic bound. So you can be a Team USA athlete and not go to the Olympics. I'm just offering that for clarification purposes. But I'm a big curling fan. Earlier this year, I went to T-line curling in Nashville. I went away for the weekend by myself, and I wanted to go curling, and Nashville has a curling place that you can do that. It's like a sports bar. And I signed up for curling lessons, and I got there, and the lady was like, okay, we'll just wait for the rest of your party. And I was like, what do you mean the rest of my party? And she said, well, like curling lessons are for 4 people. And I said, oh, well, I am the party and it's just me. She was a little taken off guard, but the instructor was so awesome. And he gave me a lesson in curling all by myself. It was so great. I asked so many questions and I got to do it. I'll post the link to the short that I posted about curling on YouTube. It was so great. It was so fun. But anyways, the men's curling has, for the last few years, the men's curling team, which is like a 4 to 5 men team, has been Team Schuster. And I have a Team Schuster hat and a Team Schuster shirt. And I'm a big fan of Team Schuster. And when they won gold, I think in 2018, I got up in the middle of the night and I watched it live. Literally in the middle of the night. And I watched it live. And I watched them win gold in the middle of the night. And it was so fantastic. So they were at the Olympic trials. And they lost to Team Casper. And I'm going to tell you, I'm excited for Team Casper. But I'm a little sad because I love Team Schuster so much. But Team Schuster, they are just such great sportsmen, like demonstrated such great sportsmanship. And they posted on their social media, like, they can't wait to cheer for Team Casper and they're really proud of them. And there was such a graciousness and camaraderie and such an example of like sportsmanship, because truly Team Casper was the underdog. But I am excited to cheer for them. And maybe if they have Team Casper shirts, I'll get a Team Casper shirt, you know. So that's the Olympic update for now. I'm excited to share this with you guys in greater detail. If you follow me on Instagram particularly, you know it's a whole thing. So I'm so glad to welcome you into this. It'll be fun. Let's go Team Casper. Let's go Team USA. And again, not sponsored by Team USA or Home Goods or the Olympic Committee. This is just me in my fandom. Have a great day.